How Fox Saved the People. How Fox Saved the People. Collected by Virginia Football, illustrated by James Wedson, and it's translated by Mary Siemens and Rosa Mantla. Once upon a time, in a camp near Great Slave Lake, there were no caribou to kill. For days, the families went without food. Everyone was very hungry and weak. Each day, Raven landed in the camp. He would wander around looking at the hungry people. Whenever he came to the camp, he always appeared cheerful. The people were puzzled why Raven looked so happy. The people asked Raven why he seemed so happy when they were so hungry and sad. Raven only replied, "Everything is the same with me." The people still wanted to know why Raven always looked so happy. They decided to follow him to see where he went. His footprints led into the forest. They followed the tracks until suddenly it came to an end. The men looked everywhere for more signs of Raven. Suddenly, they noticed a quiver hanging on a branch of a tree. In the quiver were pieces of frozen fat. "No wonder Raven is so cheerful. He has lots of food. He has lied to us," the people shouted. They thought there must be a herd of caribou nearby. While the people were talking, a man named Kohekaba said he would follow Raven the next time he left their camp. So everyone returned home to wait for Raven to appear. Raven visited the camp again the next day. He didn't know about the plan the people had. As usual, he entered each tent looking for a possible meal. Finally, Raven decided to leave. Already, Kohekaba had climbed an old spruce tree to watch him. As Raven flew away, Kohekaba shouted what he saw. As Raven flew farther and farther, Kohekaba tried to follow him with his eyes, but Raven was flying out of sight. Kohekaba was worried he might lose Raven. Kohekaba asked someone to wipe his forehead with ashes. This helped him to see better. "I can see him now," cried Kohekaba. "He's landing near a hill. Let's follow him there." The people started walking through the forest to find Raven. It was a long walk and everyone became very tired. Finally, they arrived at the hill where Kohekaba had last seen Raven. At first, they didn't see any sign of the bird. Then they noticed a big spruce hut nearby. Quickly, the people surrounded the hut. Wolf, who happened to appear then, offered to enter the hut to see what was inside. Inside, he noticed a bundle of food on a pole rack over a fire. Wolf grasped the heavy bundle and took it to the people. Everyone was happy to have food to eat. However, they decided to find out where Raven was getting his food so that they would have meat for their next meal. "Who will enter the hut to spy on Raven?" the crowd asked. This time, Fox offered to help. Fox told the people to put all the children on a pole rack so they would be safe. The adults stood nearby to watch. When people were ready, Fox entered the hut. Once inside, he brushed the fire with his bushy tail. This made large clouds of smoke. Quickly, Fox trotted outside with a trail of smoke following him. Everyone waited patiently. Soon there was a loud noise which sounded like thunder. Suddenly, a large herd of caribou ran from the spruce hut. The hunters began spearing the caribou as they ran past. When they were finished, the people noticed a pair of crumpled wings and hits of feather on the ground. An old woman started to cry when she saw this. "Where is Raven? We need the wise Raven," she cried. The woman picked up the pieces of bone and feather and put them beside her when she went to sleep at night. The next morning she found a live raven sleeping beside her. The old woman was very happy to see that Raven was not dead. Raven felt sorry that he had hidden the caribou. He knew that Fox had outwitted him and had saved the people from starving. The end.